right?
Yeah, there's a good reason. I'm not going, unfortunately. It's too expensive.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Labor Day weekend on a plane, not happening.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm coming from Oregon, and for whatever reason, plane ticket rides from PDX is there's like an extra tax or something. I don't know. It's always more expensive. Like, you know how I got here? I drove up to Seattle and took a plane ride from Seattle because it was cheaper by over $200.
Wait, did you rent a car?
No, I drove my own car.
Oh, so you just parked it up there?
I parked it up at a friend's house, yeah. But anyway,
oh, nice.
We're coming into Rowe versus Raztokk.
Dude, we've been seeing a lot of this with Astaroth, right? Astaroth versus fast, small character.
That needs to be up close, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of a lucky character matchup, actually, for an Astaroth player.
Yeah. I mean, it can be because, I mean, if Rowe knows what he's doing, once they get in, that's definitely also Astaroth's weakness as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, the problem is Zhonghua is like literally no slouch.
Yeah.
She is incredible.
You know, already knows the ranges already. You can see that Rowe is very familiar with this fight because he's standing at good ranges. But that stop from Astaroth is so good.
The damage output, though, from Raztokk. Oh, the good sidestep, trying to get the full launch. Good damage. Look at that. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, he could
I wouldn't push it. Yeah, oh, he might die.
I was about to say, he could probably
I would have backed up.
Yeah, because the stage is bigger. He had a little bit more range to run, but nice GI. Knew that there was a space in between that string.
Caught him trying to RE there, using the K follow-up. Okay, a lot of guard damage. He could get guard broken at any moment. I feel like we're going to see a few more verticals, yeah.
Oh,
nice duck on the command throw.
And now he's still at guard break danger.
He got the yellow
okay.
just in time, so that's kind of lucky. But the problem is,
but he's taking so much damage from that, you know.
I think he doesn't want to get guard broken, so he's just stopped blocking.
Yeah, so it's just so fearful.
Oh, nice GI. Okay, he tried to read the
at this point in time, if I'm Raztokk, maybe just block and get guard broken.
Yeah, so it's not guard break territory next round.
Get into the next round that way, you know. But unfortunately, he's still in guard break danger right now, so he still might be playing the same way.
He might actually get guard broken after the C, depending on whatever the setup is. So, like, this is actually an incredibly smart decision by Rowe. Yeah, Soul Trust, good, very good.
Okay, yeah.
Get on. Oh, no!
Still has a chance to get guard broken. I like it right now. He's trying to be a little...
use the revenge? Oh, unblockable? Yeah, okay, but he rolled.
Yeah, he
very
rolled
smart.
out. And there it was. The guard break finally happened.
Optimal damage for the distance he was at. Oh, nice! Rip punish right there. That's death.
Woo.
12 frame CE.
Can't stop me!
Wait for it.
Just
kidding.
I always like how she just goes, you can't.
So does that mean I can stop you?
Yeah, I know.
Make up your mind, Zhonghua. I feel like it's one of just those translation errors, to be honest with you. Like, it makes more sense in Japanese or something like that.
Just wonder, you know, the voice actress was just being like, are you sure this is what you want me to say?
Well, I feel like that's one of those lines when you're doing voice acting that don't happen in the same take.
Right, yeah,
I feel like that was probably just the next line on the sheet.
Yeah.
But guard break coming out for Raztokk.
Guard break the other direction this time.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a new Kemi trap.
Yeah.
He actually got to tech there. So that was so he got the low throw.
Damage.
Okay, trying to hit him with the
block.
mid.
Nice block on his wake up.
And with that chip damage. That's all you need to win at this point.
Doesn't have a meter for a whip. Oh, what? Are you kidding me?
That jump was sick.
That was
he
so
died
sick.
anyway, but that jump was sick.
Yeah, I know, right? That's one of those highlights that you show and then cut off right away because you don't want to see him die because you're like, that was so sick.
Oh, the auto GI, that guarantees a lethal hit right there.
So Astaroth is going to take a bunch of damage. And you got to be impressed when a little girl like that can launch Astaroth over your head.
It always amazes me when I watch, goodness, what is the... Is it Talum that does that throw where she picks the opponent up?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wait, did you just pick up Astaroth? Oh, that should be death.
Yep, there it is. And Rowe taking that one on the last round. Super close match between these two guys.
Yeah, trying to stay alive right now. You know, he just got sent to the losers bracket for Omega DR to make it into top 16. And so I would imagine that this is also for top 16 then.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it already. You saw when Rowe was playing Omega DR, he obviously was very aware of the matchup. And I feel like we're seeing that here as well. A lot of good GIs in between strings and gaps and crouching under things. And jumping over lows, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
That's less matchup. That's more I know the person. So.
that's also very important for 3D games as
Yeah.
well. Learning other characters is a lot more important, I
yeah.
think, than in 2D games. Obviously, it's important in 2D games. Don't get me wrong, but it plays a large factor in 3D.
It's just because there's so many options for each of the characters. You know, there's just so many different tools that they have available to them. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. He
yeah,
tried.
2-2-B.
He tried to side.
So 2-2-B is the move that Junglot just used right there. Normally it's like a throw bait because she kind of walks up and then she sidesteps. But unfortunately, because it hit the RE, it did not allow for him to dodge it.
Right. And he went for the kick counter right there. Kick beats
Vertical.
B, yeah, okay. See, it's like I said, there's something about, I have this weird left-right dyslexia, and like that, it like affects me there.
Okay.
Because I always I always think of the buttons in order, and I can never, you know, and so like,
I see where
visually I see them, and I can never remember which direction to go. I was born left-handed, my parents changed me right, so I've been messed up my whole life
I
with
see.
that, so. But anyways, back to this match, so.
Tech on the command throw, that's very important. That was actually one thing we saw oh my god.
Oh, the patience right there,
Yeah.
just running up and blocking, but again. Throw. What's the mix-up? Okay.
Oh, is that a punish? Yeah, it's an I-12 CE, so
oh, dang.
so that means it was at least 12 frames of negative. Just kidding.
Only does that on kill.
Yeah, just kidding.
And again, the other thing that's been really impressive to me about Rowe in this matchup is not only just knowing those character-specific things, but you can also tell he's familiar with the matchup because the spacing that he's had against Astaroth has been immaculate. He's been just outside of the quick pokes that he's had. Oh my God, he got the crumple into the CE, I'm sorry.
You always get lethal hit off round 2 unless they block, in which case it becomes a guard break.
Not quite enough to kill, a lot of scaling.
Okay, Soul Charge, I think it's an important one to hit.
Well, he's got to do it,
just
but
challenges.
yeah.
So one of the things is, after you Soul Charge, it is a neutral situation. So if you do something really slow, it's not like you were plus. Unless, of course, they blocked the Soul Charge, in which case it's a break attack, and so.
Or if you smack him out of the air, of course.
Yes, it's a knockdown,
yeah.
so like you're plus 874.
So if you hit them, there's no advantage.
I believe it's neutral.
Okay.
I could be incorrect about that.